Okay, we're back. Trying a second time. Okay. So the negative thing is that the computer is over there and I'm over here. So I'm going to try to do that one more time. And then eventually this goes down to there. Okay, here we go. You in no limit? Hey, there you are. Can you hear me better now? Hopefully. Okay. Computer's still not in a great position. Okay, I'm going to try to film this as we go. See if I can get this in a better spot. That's Africa. So that's a little bit better. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, it's Crack 36 here, and I am playing No Limits game. I think it's round 6 or 7, and it's coming to a head now. A lot of the tables actually not set up correctly, but my portion is. So I'll show you what's going on. So over here, Russia, Moscow is indeed, there is a large force in Bryansk. It's a combination Italian and German. Lots of mobiles. I think the Muscovites, they outnumber the Germans. Good. We were able to take over all of Africa, and that entails not only a bonus of original territories, but also all of Africa. It's $5 extra. So now we're springboarding from that to success to the Americans coming in and actually going from 91 up to Denmark. So there's a large force in Denmark. It's way up there. So that's in Denmark. And then, of course, there's an opposing force that's in danger of attacking it in West Germany. So it's pretty high intensity game. So these ships right here, the German sub, destroyer, cruiser, battleship, and then 3 scrambling fighters are going to be attacked by me. I'm coming from Sea Zone 110, where I have 3 subs, which form a wolf pack, and in the first turn, they actually throw 3s. I also have 4 fighters coming in and one mosquito. And in addition to that, I'm bringing a destroyer into battle with, instead of into battle, it's acting like a transport and 1 infantry. Is going to hopefully land in Berlin. Now, there's this thing called the Berlin Bank Heist, and it just can happen that the German player slips his mind, he garrisons West Germany, forgets that you can do that, and then the American player takes Denmark, and the British player goes in and captures Berlin and gets a bunch of money. So it's an exciting thing when it does happen. Put that in your toolbox. We're also going to attack Greece and take over Greece. I think that might be it. I've got a bunch of non-com moves and preparing ourselves for eventual fight. There you go. Make sure the dice tray is in view. Yes. Okay. We'll move this over like this. Pivot that, and that's going to be the dice tray. All right. So that's where we're going to fight it out. I wish I had a battle board. I was looking at my battle boards a little earlier. And I don't think actually this battle board is not exactly up to date either, because it doesn't reflect the realities of the combined arms. So I do have other battle boards that would work. I think these are the. Let's see here. I think this might be the G40 battle board, and I could use that over here. Maybe I will. And Defender. Okay, let's try that. So I'll bring the Germans over as defenders. Excuse me. Where my daughter and I are making our way through, and we got our way through the Avatar, and now we're making our way through the Legend of Korra. So, okay. Okay. This one's going to be a longer turn. Okay, so we have a plan in case things go badly, but we're pretty confident things are going to go well. So that's what I'm saying. The wolf pack is up here right now, but it will eventually. Grease is the word. That's right. It's got a groove. It's got a meaning. Something like that. Is the time is the place. Is the motion. Okay, let's do some. I'm making myself dizzy here. So this there's a man right there, British guy. Let's chip that out down here. There we go. Got a bunch of people stuck in Morocco. I think that guy might be in Gibraltar too. Okay, so this guy, this destroyer, again, so cool, comes over and takes over Greece and liberates Greece from the oppressive Axis. Actually, I was listening to this history, and these two Japanese destroyers went down, and hundreds of infantry were lost. So that is a no joke deal that destroyers carried soldiers. Okay. So that's the battle right there. I think that might be it. So, I mean, I can do a bunch of moves, non-com moves. These two guys are going to east, western India. Let me just change this up a little bit. These two guys are going to, in the non-combat move, are actually going to go up to northwest Persia. Do that now, though. And this guy's going to come up here from South Africa. 1, 2, 3. It's going to drop in eastern Persia. And then this is not a factory, so I guess the artillery can get on the boat. I think No Limit, you wanted my artillery on the boat, so I'm going to put that on the boat. And then these guys are just going to all sort of move over to Algeria, hoping to get a bomber down here. And then these guys will go to Tanzania, the Tank in the Mech. Three guys here. All right, I think that's about it. There's just some airplanes I need to move here. So I'm going to move these guys. Those guys moved. Those guys moved. Those guys moved. Those guys moved. These guys have not moved. Well, one of them did. This is done. This is done. And I don't think there was anything left up here. So all my non-combats are done except for these three right here. All right, let me just review it. Sergeant Schulte, they also participated during D-Day and provided much needed support by moving in close. Yes, I read, what was it? So I'm going to put the destroyer in here and the man in Berlin. That will succeed if the naval engagement goes well. Now, it is crucial that this first round, did you move the mech from Egypt? The mech in Egypt. I don't have a mech in Egypt right now. So I'm assuming I did. The mech originally came from Morocco to Tanzania. I had a bunch of forces in Morocco, and the mech and the tank moved to Tunisia, and then some men moved from Morocco to Algeria, moving in the right direction. Okay. Did you move the mech? Okay, so I think that's it. I think we're ready for the big battle. We said there's some non-coms to do. Either way. So let's see. So this battle's got to go well. First round. This can't be second round battle. This is going to be first round battle. As far as I know, we're ready to go. Okay, so I am going to drop 3 guys. This is the sub pack. That's the first thing to do. We have a scrambled fighters, 4 4s. I think you guys can see everything. All right. A lot of clutter in the way. Sorry. Here we go. All right. Decider of the dice, give us success. Let those torpedoes find their path, their target, and let the Royal Air Force find those ships. Here we go. 2 hits out of 3. Okay, 2 hits out of 3. Obviously, you're going to tip that battleship. And then I'll assume you take the sub as a casualty. Okay, and then for the Luftwaffe, the British now roll. Okay, the British Air Force. Okay, brave pilots, do what you do best. Oh, ouch. Okay, so 1 more hit. Yikes. Okay, so that would be probably the destroyer. Okay, now let's see what happens with the Germans. I think I have to roll the sub first to see if, no, because I have black. That sub would be okay, because I can see that it's black. Black 1. All right. I'd roll all the 3s at once. Okay, here we go. Okay, so all the 3s, all the 4s at once. So I think I can roll everything at once because the black indicates itself as the sub. Okay, we have 4 hits. Okay, so 4 hits. And you had, okay, you tipped, and I got, okay, so you've got 3. So let's count them up. You took 4 hits. So I would be destroying the sub and the destroyer, the cruiser, all the planes, and the tipped battleship are left. I would be taking away all the subs. This would defend at a 3 now, which should be a blue dice. Okay, so I'd have 2 3s. I was talking about your 3s. Yeah. I thought I needed to do that because some of the 3s you need to take the ships as casualties. So then I would have take 1 of those. So I'd have 4 versus 5. 4 versus 5. Okay, I am going to go for it. So those 2s are gone. So that would be me getting 1, 2, 3, 4. And he would be getting 1, 2, 3, and 2 blues. Okay. Okay, here we Okay, here we go. Fight harder this time, boys. I was talking about your 3s. Here we go. Okay, 2 hits. Okay, that would I'm not sure what that would be. Schultze, I think you'd probably want to take the cruiser and then a plane, I would assume. I'm going to assume one plane for now until you tell me you want to take the battleship. But you don't. You could take the battleship. So I'm going to let's say the battleship, and then you can tell me. I was talking about your threes. Okay, so Schultze, I need to know your three. Okay, here we go. So now he has the 3 planes and the 2 ships left. 3 planes, 2 ships. The battleship. Hopefully, fog has rolled in, and he only gets 2 hits. Woohoo! Okay, that will leave us with. Okay, down to the wire. Okay, he took the ships. So we have the 3 reds would be against this right here. Okay, so I think we're going to go for it. Brave men. It's not looking good for us. 2 hits. Okay, that's pretty awesome, but it's not as awesome as him not hitting me. Okay, here we go. 3 hits. Anybody else tense? 1 hits. No kidding. 1v1. But he's got a so good. So good. Okay, so doesn't matter kind of the mosquito or the fighter because they both roll at 3. Mosquito's worth 11. Okay, mosquito coming in. Here it is. Mosquito. What's got to happen here? As long as I kill you, I win. I hit. And a hit. Complete destruction of both navies. Wow. Complete destruction. But I think that means I walk on. And wow, that was pretty intense, guys. I don't know about you guys, but that was pretty intense. But I think that means I get to walk on. And your transport's still alive, as far as I know. So transport's still alive. If I did anything wrong in that battle, let me know now. That was intense. I can't believe that came down to it. That's pretty crazy. That's Axis and Allies for you. Okay, so I'm going to fly these 4 aircraft from Egypt all the way up to Denmark, which is, believe it or not, I can reach. So 4 aircraft. And I'll take a mosquito with me and leave one of the fighters. And that would be all that. Okay, and then I would place, and these 2 would go into South Africa with the bomber complex on Iraq, and then 2 guys in Persia, and a mech. That was so close. I can't believe that was so close. That was crazy. Recap. Okay, that's why I didn't want to do it. You barely made it. Greater the risk, the greater. That's exactly what I said to him earlier. The greater the risk, the greater the glory. That was crazy. That was crazy, dude. Okay, so I'm going to do a recap. I'm kind of a little shaky right now. That's pretty intense. London's got 3 anti-aircraft. London's got 6 men and 1 artillery. 113's got a destroyer. Germany's got one man. Uh, Denmark has 3 fighters and 1 mosquito. Gibraltar's got a tank. Brazil's got 2 infantry. Algeria's got 4 infantry. Tunisia has a tank and a mech. Malta has an anti-aircraft. 97's got a sub. 99's got a destroyer. Greece has got infantry. 98's got a cruiser. Cairo's got a single fighter. There's a artillery on the Anzac or Far East Command boat in 81. In South Africa is a bomber as well as 2 infantry. Oh, there's a mech right here. There's a mech in British Somaliland. I couldn't see it. Shoot. Okay. I'm going to put this just in the water. So, in northwest Persia, there's 2 infantry. There's a new industrial complex in Iraq. In Persia, there's 2 infantry and a mech. Eastern Persia has 1 infantry. West India has 2 infantry. In India, there's a transport and a destroyer. Let me check the boards. Okay. Surrender. Both sides rolled below average, I think. I think you're right. Schultze should have won. Yes. At one point in time, I was convinced he was going to win. I couldn't believe that I came out with the 2 hits. And then he whiffed on having 3 reds and only got 1 hit. That was so close. Okay. So income would be 28 and 10, 30, 40, 46, 47, 48. I don't know about that one. 48 and maybe 5 more. 53. Somewhere in there, guys. Oh, and $5 left over. 58. 53, 58, maybe. Crap. I'm not sure what I just said. 28, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 48, 48 and 5 would be 53, $58. All right. Looks like another game. I have a couple of revisions to make. Russia's not so strong. I'll have to see and look and see what Germany has for cash that you plunder. Okay, guys. That was fun. I was so glad we were able to do a live stream. This video is incredibly long, but that was pretty intense. You don't get closer than that. Like the good old days of Risk where thanks, man. Appreciate the congratulations. Like the good old days of Risk where you're rolling, you take over all the world, and then the one last territory, he throws those 6s and puts you out of it. All right, guys. Good playing with you. I'm so happy where I'm to be playing every week, and that's a lot of fun. I appreciate your patience with me. All right, Crack 36 out.